Well, it's Friday, which means tomorrow's Saturday, Mary, and your kids don't have school.
So what's on the agenda? Here's an idea, Omaha Children's Museum, and there's a special exhibit opening tomorrow.
Yeah, so what's it all about? Kim Reiner and Michelle Chartrand are here with that. Good morning, good to see you. So this starts, it opens tomorrow, right? And you're still busy knocking things out down there, doing some construction, but it runs through the middle of April. What's the concept of this? It's a special exhibit.
Yeah, so it's all about, we're celebrating our 40th anniversary at the museum, and so this exhibit is the best pieces and parts of all of our 40-year history. So we asked our guests, what do they like?
And what did they tell you?
Oh, goodness.
Everything from the past farm exhibit, dinosaurs.
Yeah, I would think that maybe the more recent exhibits would come up as favorites, because that's what's top of mind. But did you get some throwback thoughts?
Oh yeah, we had an old dentist chair in the museum in the late 70s, early 80s, and so that's coming back. We have
Was that requested? Did people remember that?
People do, the parents remember it. It's kind of crazy. We have a news desk that was there in the late 80s and early 90s.
Look at that.
Yeah, so that's coming back as well. So it's not just the recent stuff. So.
Where were you storing all of this somewhere?
Some of it's in storage, some of it.
Did you recreate some things?
We had to recreate some of it. Yeah, but a lot of the more recent pieces we still had from storage.
Because otherwise you think, like, how are we ever going to use this again? I'm sure that, like, past leadership at the museum decided to get rid of some things. Oh, we'll never need that. Yeah,
no, we had to dig a little bit, but we found a lot of it.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Okay, so how's it going to fit into the next several months? I mean, what are kids going to be able to do? What are they going to be able to learn?
You know, it's kind of funny. A lot of our exhibits have a theme, and this one is kind of a mix of everything. So you have a dinosaur next to a news station, next to a bulldozer. So, you know, kids don't know. To them, it's all just fun and play. So a lot of it will just be talking about the different parts and pieces and programming around that.
But you want them to learn.
We do.
This is the point of everything you do, Kim. So give us one lesson with this special exhibit that opens tomorrow that you're excited for kids to get their heads on.
We have all sorts of imaginary play areas. We have the ambulance where children can pretend to be maybe a doctor taking care of a patient, and it teaches them, they're working on empathy skills. And there's the cow cafe where they'll be cooking up lunch for their parents perhaps, and then they're sharing items, and they don't realize they're working on these social skills while they're just playing and making fun meals. And,
well, over the years, I think agriculture has always kind of crept up into everything that you guys do, and you have a new farm exhibit. Just tell us about that.
So we have a farmhouse already, and it has a little garden and a kitchen, but we're going to redo it and make it a red barn, and it's going to be more connected to Nebraska's agriculture, and they'll learn a little bit about corn and soybean and other agricultural industries that's connected to our state. And so we'll be closing down the farmhouse at the end of October, and then all through November reconstructing this into a barn, and we'll have a chicken coop.
And Michelle, that's the permanent exhibit.
It is.
I mean, you care enough about it to say we're putting it in and we're keeping it forever.
We do. We have really good partnerships with CLAS and like Nebraska Farm Bureau that have supported us through the years, and so it's fun to work with those people to recreate those exhibits that'll be permanent.
Okay, so that one's opening on November. Oh, Black Friday.
Yes.
Oh, okay. We know when that is. Yes. And then shoppers are excited. In fact, I got an invitation with Mike DiGiacomo's name on it about what's coming up.
Hey, am I a committee member or a board member? What do you call me?
Yeah, committee member.
Listen, we have been working tirelessly behind the scenes preparing for this weekend.
Not this weekend. It's next weekend.
No, for the weekend that I'm talking about. Not this weekend, but for the weekend.
I didn't want to confuse the people.
No.
Yeah, we have a new partnership with the Container Store that's opening next weekend, and so a portion of opening weekend sales will come back to the museum. So we are encouraging everyone to come out and shop and support us.
10% of what's sold next weekend when the Container Store opens at Westroads Mall goes back to the Omaha Children's Museum. And a lot of people who've maybe gone to other cities and know what the Container Store is about, or you've been shopping online, this has been highly anticipated. So what a great way to say we're glad to be in Omaha than to kick back some of the proceeds to you. That's cool.
Also Cobweb Castle, right? Cobweb Castle is open. How's it going?
Oh goodness, it's always a hit, and it's revamped this year. We've got lots of new programming.
It's great feedback on it too.
So Kim, what are you hearing from parents and kids?
Well, it's interactive now. We have two new characters who kind of help children create spells. They show them a little bit. We have a critter corner, and we have baby tarantulas. And so children learn a little bit about spiders, and they get to look at these up close. And it's just fun. It's just silly things, as you can see.
That's cute. And see the kids have fun. Because this is the thing about Halloween, you know, you've got all of these like haunted castles or haunted forests and different features around the area that are cool, but you've got to be a certain age to really get in, immerse yourself, and enjoy those. This is built for kids, the Not So Scary Haunted House. That's what it's called.
But the new exhibit opens tomorrow, and then it runs all the way through April. OCM.org is a website you can go to. What time do you open? Right there on the screen.
9 a.m.
Yep, 9 a.m. to
Yep.
5 p.m.
And there's a game at 2:30, ladies.
Yep.
Could it be on a television?
It could
I don't wanna
possibly. We can
overpromise.
maybe make that work.
Okay.
Yes.
Because we know some of you want to watch that game. Indiana, 2:30. Okay. Thank you so much
Thank
for being
you.
here. It's great to see you.
Good to see you guys. Okay, Ian Bagg is from Canada, but